Modern Warfare 2 is the best Call of Duty game of all time. So after hearing me say that, you're either thinking, heck yeah it is, or I'm a big dum-dum and I think you're wrong. While I hope that most of you are part of the enlightened first category, it has come to my attention that there are those who fall into the big dum-dum category. So I'm gonna break it down for you. Here's why Modern Warfare 2 is the greatest COD game of all time. Modern Warfare 2 was a turning point in terms of COD's single-player campaigns. Everyone always points to Modern Warfare 2 as the game where Call of Duty became a heavily scripted movie instead of a game, and I can't really argue with that. I mean, COD 4 has way more open levels and is way less linear. It definitely doesn't have infinitely respawning enemies or a 20-minute mission where all you do is follow a guy down a set path. Oh crap, sorry, I dropped my rose-tinted glasses. And who could forget the most controversial mission of 2009, the infamous No Russian. Some say this mission was just put there for shock value, but it's actually integral to the story. And if you don't remember the story, here's a quick recap. In Modern Warfare 2, you play as Private Allen. After you copy an episode of Generation Kill, General Shepard decides to make you an undercover terrorist. Meanwhile, in Modern Warfare 2, you play as Gary Roach Sanderson, who climbs Mount Everest with soap, and then you do the slow-mo part where it's like... Then Private Allen is a terrorist now, but also he's secretly not, but also he shoots up an airport, so he kinda deserves it when Makarov does this. Then Russia finds a body and decides to invade TGI Fridays. Meanwhile, Roach and Call of Duty Ghosts exterminate half the population of Brazil for no real reason. Then there's a part where you play Dying Light. Then Russia realizes TGI Fridays sucks and decides to invade the White House instead. So in Modern Warfare 2, you play as Ramirez, who goes into Washington, D.C. and shoots up the World War II memorial with a helicopter. Soap frees Price from jail. Then Price says, "Did you know if a nuke goes off in space and it acts like an EMP and not a nuke?" Then in Modern Warfare 2, you play as an astronaut and oh geez, that guy's already dead. Then Ramirez saves the White House, but don't celebrate yet because Roach and Call of Duty Ghosts are playing TDM on a state when Shepard shows up and hacks the game to turn friendly fire on. This pisses off Soap, who you play as in Modern Warfare 2. So him and Price take a boat to Shepard's house and challenge him to a Rust 1v1 interventions only. But Shepard cheats and uses his sidearm, but then Soap gets a cool throwing knife round-winning kill. So if you don't understand why that's one of the greatest stories in mankind's history, then I'm sorry, there's just no hope for you. When it comes to multiplayer shooters, most devs are concerned with stupid stuff like having dedicated servers or making sure the weapons are balanced. But for Modern Warfare 2, they were like, screw it, let's just make literally everything be OP. Modern Warfare 2 also introduced extremely overpowered kill streaks, which ensured that players who were already doing good got to have a lot more fun calling in AC-130s and tactical nukes to kill all the guys like me who barely even got Predator missiles. And the maps, ooh the maps. So many classics like High Rise, Terminal, Rust, Scrapyard, Derail, actually I hate that one, Afghan, Wasteland, that one's kind of bad, Estate, really don't like that one either. Notice the variety of colors on display in this game. After Modern Warfare 2, somebody changed COD's saturation setting from looking good to 50 shades of gray. Another thing that makes Modern Warfare 2 better than every other game is, the weapon sounds. Yeah, I mean, they're better, they just sound really good. Look guys, the truth is I think Modern Warfare 2 is the best one because it's the one I played the most with my friends during our teenage years. Your favorite game from that era, whether it be a Call of Duty, Halo, Gears of War, or God forbid, MAG, is probably your favorite because of the memories you and your friends have playing the game. This doesn't mean that one of our opinions is more valid than the other, although I am right of course. It simply means that we all have nostalgia for days gone by, memories that, try as we may, we'll never be able to recreate. But we should be glad that we have the memories we do. Your favorite game is just that, your favorite. And in the end, that's all that really matters. Unless you like ghosts, then you're just objectively wrong. Subscribe to my channel.